Hello and good afternoon everyone. I am Om Divedi and I am going to discuss Indian monsoon with you. Before we start the topic, first of all let me tell you that this topic is in research phase. You know that this is in a research phase and there are many questions which are still not being answered. Because there are many questions not being answered, so how we should understand this topic so that each and every aspect of this topic should be clear in our mind. So I assure you that after this video, after teaching or when you read this topic with me, you will get the complete understanding for each and every aspect of this topic. Okay. So before I start the Indian monsoon, I should tell you some basic things in which you should know the difference between the climate and weather. You should know the difference between the climate and the weather. The basic difference between the climate and the weather is that climate is of long duration and the weather condition is for short duration. What all things we judge in long duration or in short duration for the climate and the weather? The things are, we should know the temperature pattern. We should know the wind pattern. We should know about the humidity. We should know about the precipitation. These are the main 4 things which we should know before analyzing the climate, and when we analyze these things over 35 years, approximately 35 years, then we came to the conclusion that this particular area is having this type of climate. Okay. So means, what about this weather? Weather is a term which is being judged for a short duration. What does it mean? Means, have you heard a song, Hindi song, Bollywood song, मौसम की तरह तुम भी बदल तो ना जाओगे? I think you have heard this. मौसम की तरह तुम भी बदल तो ना जाओगे. It means मौसम changes itself rapidly. What does it mean? It means that this mausam or this weather condition changes rapidly in 1 hour, in 1 day. It means it is being judged for a short duration, and when we judge a particular place for a long duration means approximately 35 years duration, we can say that this is a climate. This type of climate is found in this particular place, right? So means I can say the average weather condition for a particular location, the average weather condition for a particular location over a long period of time is known as climate. I can say this, that the average weather condition for a particular location over a long period of time is known as climate, right? Now let's come to Indian monsoon. Indian monsoon. First of all, let's understand this word monsoon. Monsoon means when the direction of winds is for 6 months. For 6 months we can say the direction of the wind is from land to sea or sea to land, doesn't matter. The wind direction opposes itself for 6 months. 6 months we can say this is monsoon. What I want to say is कि when the wind direction for the 6 months it is in one particular direction and another 6 months it is just opposite direction. it is on just opposite direction, we can say this is a monsoon climate. This is a monsoon climate. Means in any area, when in any area we find that the 6 months winds blow in one direction and another 6 months winds blow in just the opposite direction, we can say that this is the monsoon type of winds. These are the monsoon type of winds. Okay. So what is monsoon? Monsoon means the direction of the winds changes itself in 6 months. Okay? 6 months. In every 6 months, when the wind direction changes itself is known as monsoon. Now, let's talk some basic things. If this is our Mother Earth, this is 0 degree, this is Tropic of Cancer 23.5, this is 23.5 south, this is north. Okay. So if I ask you that please tell me the location of India, so what you will say? You will say that, sir, India's location is this one, right? I can say this. It means I can say that if this portion is tropical area, so can I say this, that India's position is in tropical as well as subtropical. You know this, that this is tropical zone, this is subtropical, then again we can say the temperate zone. Then means if I draw a line for 66 1.5 north, this is temperate region, temperate, this is cold or polar region, this is temperate region, this is tropical region, right? And similar for this, okay? Similar for this 66.5 and 90 degree, this is 90 degree south, this is 90 degree north, this is 66.5 south, right? So you know that India's location is here. So we can say, sir, half of India is in subtropical region and half of India is in tropical region. But if I ask you, please tell me only one position, or you can say please choose one out of them, out of these two, please choose any one for the India's climate, then what you will say? So I can say India's climate is tropical monsoon type of climate. I can say India's climate is tropical monsoon type of climate. Now the question arises in your mind that why so? Why tropical? Why have you chosen the tropical? Why don't you choose in the subtropical, and why are you ignoring the subtropical? The reason is India, you can say na ki India's position is half in subtropical region and half in tropical region. You can say this. So question arises, why tropical? Why tropical? Why tropical? Question arises, why tropical? The reason behind is, for whole earth we can say the Tropic of Cancer is a climate divider. It divides the climate, because these are some imaginary lines. Which we are drawing in our earth. Okay, and this is Tropic of Cancer, this is Tropic of Capricorn. We can say that this imaginary line is the one which divides the climate, or which divides the climate for this region, for whole of this region, but not for the India. Who is dividing the climate for India? We can say for India, Himalayas are the one who are dividing this climate. So climate is the winds which are coming inside India, they trapped in this region because of these Himalayas. And the winds which are coming from Siberia region, they do not, Himalayas do not allow them to pass from them. You can say this, that Himalayas do not allow them to pass through them. It means the winds which are coming in this area traps in whole of India. We can say the climate of India is tropical monsoon type of climate. This is the reason. Now you can understand why tropical. Why tropical reason is because the tropical type of climate traps in whole India just because of the Himalayas. It means Himalayas are the climate divider for India, not the Tropic of Cancer. Okay. This is the India's position. You know this. This is the India's position, and if here is the Great Himalayas are standing here, then you can say the winds coming from the Siberias do not enter into the India, and the winds coming from this region, the tropical winds which are in this region, they do not allow to Himalayas do not allow them to go from this region. Okay, they traps the winds. These Himalayas traps the winds. Okay. Now you can understand. Now we should understand some more basic regarding the winds. So let me tell you. This is equator. This is Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, right? I can say the wind direction for this region is, these are the trade winds which are flowing here in this region. Trade winds are flowing in this region, you know this. Okay, and you should remember that the name of the wind should be on the basis of its origin. The naming of the winds are on the basis of its origin, always on the basis of origin. So because it is coming from the eastern side, so we can say these are the easterly winds, and in this region winds are coming from western side, so we can say these are the westerlies. These are the westerlies. These are the easterlies. Again, these are the easterlies, polar easterlies. Okay, these are known as trade winds. Okay, trade winds. These are known as trade winds. I am saying it. These are the easterlies because the origin is from the eastern sides. Yeah? Why the name trade is there? The trade is a German word. It means track because they always flow in the same direction, always in 12 months. Okay, a full year, same direction, in a same track. So the German word track is trade. Okay, so that is why we are saying it as a trade winds. Okay, these are the trade winds, but you should know the directions. If you are aware of these direction, this is north, this is south, this is west, these are east. So it means this is northeast, this is southeast. We can say this is southwest, this is northwest, right? This is northwest. I can say that if the direction is this, it means this is northeast trade winds. I can say that this is southeast trade winds. Okay, this is southeast trade wind because I just told you the naming should be on the basis of origin. So this is southeast trade wind, this is northeast trade winds. And one more thing you should know that if we talk about the India's portion, I should say that India's location is this one. This one is for the India's location. India's location. So I can say in this region, these winds flow, these trade winds flow in this region, these trade winds flow in this region, and what is this monsoon type of winds? If we talk about this monsoon type of winds, if anyone asks you what is this monsoon, from where it is coming, nothing is like that. It is just the southeast trade winds, southeast trade winds, southeast trade winds, southeast trade winds. It is just the southeast trade wind. I can say that these southeast trade winds crosses the equator. These southeast trade wind crosses the equator, and the Coriolis force, because of this Coriolis force, whenever a wind goes in the northern hemisphere, it turns towards the right direction. It turns towards its right direction, and we are getting a winds, southwest winds for the India. So here now the wind direction is like this. So we can say southwest monsoon. So in monsoon type of climate, or Indian monsoon, in India's monsoon, we can say that India's monsoon is nothing, just the winds, the southwest monsoon is nothing, just the southeast trade winds which crosses the equator and rotates because of the Coriolis force and touch the India's coast, It rotates and touch the India's coast. So simple. One thing is that these are the trade winds of southern hemisphere. These are the trade winds of southern hemisphere. So if anyone asks you, then please answer that these are the trade winds of southern hemisphere. Just the trade winds. What is monsoon? Trade winds of southern hemisphere. Trade winds of southern hemisphere, right? These are the trade winds of southern hemisphere. And I think many of you know this fact today only. Now let us talk about the origin of monsoon. If we talk about the origin of monsoon, we should understand some thinkers or some theories. Like, one is classical theory, and another one is modern theory. Classical theory, the two famous geographers, one is Halley, given his theory, and another one is Fawn. We should understand these two theories, and in modern theories we should understand about the MONEX project, which is given by WMO plus Russian Meteorological Organization plus Indian Meteorological Department. These are involved in this MONEX project and finally concluded about the origin of monsoon. Because this is not so easy that we can just say that these are the trade winds of the southern hemisphere and this rotates and go to the India's coast and reaches the India's coast. It is not that simple. So let's understand origin of the monsoon and the classical theory. Halley, what the Halley says? So first of all, let's understand Halley's version. Halley is saying that don't panic about the Indian monsoon. Indian monsoon is nothing, just the land breeze and the sea breeze. Just the land breeze and the sea breeze. Land breeze and sea breeze. Just the land breeze and sea breeze. He's saying, what is this land breeze and sea breeze? He's saying that during summer solstice, India, summer solstice and winter solstice. You know these two words? Winter solstice. listen, this is 21st of March, sun's position is in equator. After 3 months, sun will reaches to the Tropic of Cancer, and it is 21st of June. Then again sun came back, and 23rd of September sun is on equator, and then on 22nd of December sun will rise on Tropic of Capricorn. Understood? Listen it again. 21st March sun is rising, or you can say sun is in equator. Then it will take 3 months to reach Tropic of Cancer. Then again it will take 3 months to come back to equator, and then 3 months to reach Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. So these are the dates you should remember: 21st of March, 21st of June, 23rd of September, and 22nd December. It means this is the equinox position. This is the equinox position. Equinox position. This is, you can say, summer solstice, and this is winter solstice. Winter solstice. Okay. You have heard the word Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. Okay. So he is saying, because of this summer solstice and winter solstice, what happened is कि when the sun is above Tropic of Cancer, and India's position is this, you know this, when the sun is on Tropic of Cancer, when the sun is on Tropic of Cancer, the land region heatens up. Land region heatens up. You know this, that this region is full of land area. Please see in this. This is land area, and this region below this is the Indian Ocean, and this is full of water. This is full of water, and this is full of land. So this is land area, this is water area. You can say that what Halley is saying, ki when the sun is on Tropic of Cancer, when the sun is on Tropic of Cancer, or we can say at the time of summer solstice, when the sun crosses this equator and goes towards the Tropic of Cancer, in this region, here the temperature, high temperature. So you know that whenever the temperature is high, the pressure is low. The pressure is low. You should understand, before I conclude this, let me tell you some fact. Temperature is always inversely proportional to the pressure. Okay, one fact, it means high temperature, whenever the temperature rises, pressure goes down, and whenever the temperature decreases, the pressure goes high. Okay, you just remember this fact and why it is happening all this. And some of you are thinking, sir, we have in the childhood or in the school, we are remembering that the temperature rises. When the temperature rises, pressure also goes up. So listen, this is not about the science, this is all about the geography. It means the thing that you are getting in your mind is for the closed system, and I am telling about the open system. Open system. Okay, open system. What I am trying to say is, listen, take a pressure cooker, put some potatoes in it and fill it in water, and put this pressure cooker over the stove, gas stove. When you are flaming this gas stove, temperature is high. So temperature is high, it means under this pressure cooker, pressure is high. Temperature high, pressure high. Temperature high, pressure high. Why so? The reason is closed system. This pressure cooker is a closed system. But in case of atmosphere, when the sun heats a place, you can say when the sun heats a place, all the molecules go from that place because they got lightens. All the molecules will go afar from one another because of this open system. The area is too much. They can go from this particular place. These molecules can go from this place, and because these molecules are not present, it means there is no one left to put the pressure. There is no one left to put the pressure. ठीक है? So this is open system, and in open system temperature is inversely proportional to the pressure. One thing. Second thing, you should know that wind direction. About the wind direction, winds always flow from high pressure to low pressure. This is the second part. Wind always flow from high pressure to low pressure. Why so? High to low, you just pour some water in the ground, what you will see? What you see that where the raised platform is there, the water move from that side towards the downside area, towards the downside area, and the reason behind this is just the emptiness, and the winds where the winds low pressure, it means winds are gone, है ना, the area is empty now to fill up. So high pressure, from the winds where the high pressure area is there, the winds from that side towards the low pressure area, right? So you should remember these two facts. Okay, now let's come back. What Halley is saying that in summer solstice, in this area, high temperature and the pressure is low. And the pressure is low, it means, and opposite direction. In this area, what is happening? In this area, what is happening? Here you can say, कि sir, temperature is low because sun is over Tropic of Cancer. I can say the sun is over Tropic of Cancer. That means here I can say low pressure, and in this area I can say high pressure, right? So if the high pressure is here and low pressure is here, what does it mean? Wind flow from this direction, right? Right? And in another 6 months, this is for 6 months, 6 months. And for another 6 months, what is happening? The sun crosses the equator, and sun is going down, and because sun is going down, then here in this area, I can say that now here it is high pressure and here it is low pressure, because sun is here, and if sun is in this direction, in downside, sun is in southern hemisphere, then I can say the temperature is high, pressure is low, it means low pressure, and here temperature is low, so pressure is high, it means high pressure. So what should be the direction? This is the direction. Getting it? This is again for the 6 months. So 6 months, what I am saying is 6 months wind direction is from land to sea. So I told you the naming should be on the basis of origin. It means what should be the name for this winds? The name is land breeze. These are the land breeze. Okay, and if the direction is this, it means I can say these are the winds are coming from the ocean side, so it means sea breeze. So Halley is saying that this is nothing, just a land breeze and the sea breeze. These are the land breeze and the sea breeze, nothing else. Okay. What Fawn is saying? Actually, the Halley's theory is not completely true, because it is not able to answer many questions, right? What is monsoon break? Okay, what is monsoon break? Why sometimes the rainfall is in more in Bihar, less in Delhi? And what is the reason for this? What is the reason for the wind rainfall for the plain areas? There are many questions which this Halley's theory is not able to answer. That is why we can say this is a failed theory. But yes, it started giving the answers for this monsoon. That's why we can say that it is an important theory. Okay. Now, before I go to Fawn, let me show you this. Okay, see the same thing which I have cleared you. When the winds are from ocean to sea, ocean to land, it means this is sea breeze and this is land breeze. Okay, this is land breeze. Similar in this diagram, you can say the winds are the direction for the winds. I can say the direction for the winds is northeast, because winds are coming like this, so northeast, and this is the winds are going like this, so it means southwest. So it is southwest monsoon. It is southwest monsoon. This is northeast monsoon. Heli tries to answer both the monsoon, northeast and the southwest, on the basis of land breeze and sea breeze, right? Again, second thinker fawn. What fawn is trying to say is that these winds, fawn is saying that this monsoon is just because of the shifting of ITCZ. His theory is shifting of ITCZ. Means if I tries to answer Halley's for one word, he is saying for temperature difference. This is just because of temperature difference. And what fawn is trying to say? Fawn is trying to say is that this is because of shifting of ITCZ. What is this? He is saying that with the summer solstice, when the sun crosses the equator and it reaches towards the Tropic of Cancer, the belt, ITCZ belt, shift itself for 20 to 30 degree latitudes. Means he is saying that this is, that the direction for the wind is this. So if the direction for the wind is this, you know that this area for 5 degree north to 5 degree south is known as ITCZ area. This is 5 degree north to 5 degree south. This is known as ITCZ area, right? And this ITCZ area shift itself with the summer solstice. As the sun goes up, this belt of ITCZ also shift itself. How much shift? 20 to 30 degree. 20 to 30 degree shift. We can see the 20 to 30 degree shift. It means I can say that this is the exact position, that when this ITCZ shift in this area, means you can say that here India is there, okay? So it shift like this, and as you know that these are the winds which needs to rotate, and these are coming like this and they rotates because ITCZ shift and the low pressure is in this side and here it is high pressure. So high to low, winds are moving from high to low. I can say that if the winds are moving from high to low, then here is the low pressure, here is the high pressure to low pressure, high pressure to low pressure. But is the ITCZ so strong that ITCZ is having so much power that these winds just rotate because of this shifting? No. ITCZ can be one of the factor, but not the sole factor. Shifting of ITCZ can be one of the factor, but not the sole factor. You should understand this. That is why we require the Monex theory or Monex project. Let me show you in this diagram. That Fawn is saying that the ITCZ belt is in this direction. Normally the direction of the wind, direction of ITCZ is in this direction, means in the region of equator. This belt is moving in this direction. And when the summer solstice is there, ITCZ moves 20 to 30 degree approximately. It means it is over India. It moves over India, and if it is in over India, then the winds coming from this direction should move and reaches to the Indian coast, Kerala coast, Indian coast, right? Getting it? Indian coast or Kerala coast. You can say this, that these are the winds. These are nothing, just the trade winds of southern hemisphere which are moving because of the shifting of ITCZ, because of shifting of ITCZ, right? Now let me tell you about the modern thinkers. Modern thinker, there is no one thinker, there are many geographers who have given this theory about the modern thinkers, about the modern theory with the help of Monet's project. On this project was in 1973. 1973, scientist given this Monet's project and tries to answer all the questions regarding origin of monsoon. And there are 5 factors. Basically, there are 5 factors which they are. There are 5 factors, I can say. 1973. Okay? There are 5 factors which they are answering. And the first factor is shifting of ITCZ. Shifting of ITCZ. Shifting of ITCZ. I assure you that no one of you knows these 5 factors, and when you understand these 5 factors, then only you will get the clarity for this origin. Otherwise, there are many theories, many books trying to answer this Indian monsoon in a different way, but no one gives the clarity. So please listen it very carefully that shifting of ITCZ is one of the factor. Shifting of ITCZ is one of the factor, and as I told you, when the summer solstice is there, then the winds in this region moves upwards towards the India, and because the ITCZ shift 20 to 30 degree latitudes, 20 to 30 degree north latitude, I can say that the winds flowing in this direction from the high to low should move towards the India, है ना? Still you can say, sir, this rotation, I am not getting this rotation, है ना? You can say this, that sir, is this ITCZ so much powerful that it rotates the winds coming from the southern hemisphere, because they should pass this region, not rotate. The rotation, the reason for this rotation, there is no single reason for this rotation. There are multiple reasons. I am telling you, one of the reason is shifting of ITCZ. Second reason is the Thar Desert. You can say, sir, this reason is Thar Desert. This is equator. Sun is over Tropic of Cancer. There is high temperature. High temperature means low pressure. High temperature, very high temperature. This Thar Desert is having very high temperature, and because of this very high temperature, the winds will, molecules are very light. Light molecules goes up. Okay, light molecules goes up, and because of the rotation of Earth, this goes up, and because of the rotation of Earth, it descends at one place. The place named as Mascarenes Island. All the molecules, all the winds, light molecules, you can say light wind, light air goes up, and heavy air descends down, heavy air goes down. So light air moves up, because of the rotation it descends in this area, and this is known as Mascarenes High, and they are making this area stronger and high pressure. Here low pressure, here high pressure, low pressure. Getting it? So Mascarenes High is getting stronger, right? Here low pressure, here high pressure. So first factor, shifting of ITCZ. Second factor, what you just need to create is you should create a strong low pressure in this region. When you create the strong low pressure, then only these winds goes towards the India, right? So this is high pressure, Mascarene high. This is Mascarene high. The winds are coming and descending at this place. So second factor. Third point given by the Indian scientist known as P. Koteshwaram. Theory given by P. Koteshwaram. P. Koteshwaram. What P. Koteshwaram is saying? P. Koteshwaram is saying that this is India, and towards over this, if I can say, this is India, okay, and over here this is Tibetan Plateau. This is Tibetan Plateau. This is Tibetan. This is Tibetan Plateau. Okay, what he is saying is, when the sun is over Tropic of Cancer, at this period of time, Tibetan Plateau, which is a raised platform, heatens up because sun is at northern hemisphere, sun is at Tropic of Cancer. Because sun is at the Tropic of Cancer, this Tibetan Plateau heats up, and the air over it lightens itself, and you can say it goes up. Light air goes up, and when it goes up, it will find the less temperature over at the upper atmosphere. At the upper atmosphere, it finds the low temperature. Here it is very high temperature over the upper atmosphere, approximately you can say that near troposphere it is very low temperature, high temperature. High low means pressure difference. What it creates? Pressure difference will originate one jet stream named as tropical easterly jet. Origin of tropical easterly jet. Air in this region. Why the air in this region only heats up? Because this is a naked plateau. It means there is no vegetation in this plateau. No vegetation. Because of the no vegetation, this region is completely naked, and this complete naked plateau heats up itself. The air overheat rising up because it is very light air, and the temperature is very high at this area, at this region, and at the upper atmosphere the temperature is very low, and because upper atmosphere temperature is very low, I can say that one jet stream originate, and the name of that jet stream is tropical easterly jet. And tropical easterly jet, the wing of one tropical easterly jet come over the India. The wing of one easterly jet comes over India. Listen that this is not in the lower atmosphere. This is each and everything is happening in the upper atmosphere. So think that this is India, this is Tibetan Plateau, and because of the temperature difference, here one jet stream originate, and this jet stream is the one wing of this jet stream, one arm of this jet stream flowing over the India. It means it is not flowing in the lower atmosphere, it is flowing in the upper atmosphere. Okay, in the upper atmosphere. Okay, then because this is one wing of this is flowing in the upper atmosphere, and you should know that in jet stream this is high pressure zone, this is low pressure zone, this is low pressure zone, this is low pressure zone, because the air, when the push is there, air goes up, and because of this gravity, air goes down. So when the air goes down, it means high pressure, and when the air goes away, it means low pressure. So in this region, wherever there is a low pressure, at that area the rainfall will be there, because it attracts the air, and air is having the humidity, and air is having the humidity. If the humid air is there, they are having the moisture, and if they are having the moisture, it will fall and the rain will happen. This is the reason why sometimes the rainfall is happening at Bihar, sometime at Delhi, not in Bihar, sometimes in Bihar, not in Rajasthan, sometime in MP, not in Uttar Pradesh, like this, है ना. So I can say the whole pattern of this, the whole pattern of rainfall in the, especially I can say for the northern side, I can say the whole pattern is of rainfall follows the tropical easterly jet, पूरा का पूरा ट्रॉपिकल ईस्टर्ली जेट के कदम ताल पर वर्षा चलती है. Wherever there is a low pressure, here it is low pressure region, it will rainfall will be there. This is high pressure zone, no rainfall. This is high pressure zone, no rainfall. This is low pressure zone, low pressure. This is rainfall will be there, right? Understanding, getting it? This is one of the very important feature, very important feature. Now, fourth one is strong Mascarenhas Island. Strong Mascarenhas Island. What does it mean? It means, you can understand that whenever I can say that whenever here it is low pressure, it means here this is Australia. If this is Australia, I can say here it is high pressure. Here it is high pressure. If low pressure is in the upper in the northern hemisphere, I can say the southern hemisphere is having high pressure. If the low pressure is in the northern hemisphere, I can say that high pressure is there in the southern hemisphere. So from high pressure, wind will flow like this, है wind will flow like this. I can say here, what is this? You will find Indonesian group of islands, and the wind will fall on this, and it will deflect it towards the Mascarenhas High. It will deflect toward the Mascarenhas High. If it will deflect toward the, let me draw it a little bit nicely. Right. I can say, okay, getting it? Because here high pressure is there, the winds will go upwards, it will fall on Indonesian group of island. From the Indonesian group of island, it will deflect toward the Mascarenhas High, and Mascarenhas High is already having the high pressure, very high pressure. Because of this Thar desert, it is high pressure. Because of this sun is at upper atmosphere, so it means sun is at the northern side, or we can say at the Tropic of Cancer. It means here it will be high pressure. One factor, sun. Second factor, Thar desert. Third factor, supply is there from the northern Australia. Northern Australia is giving the continuous supply for this. These winds are coming from the Australian sides and fall on the Mascarenhas High. It means this area is getting high pressure, and this area is getting very low pressure, very low pressure, because of this high temperature. This is very low this area is having very low temperature, and this is having very high pressure, right? Still each and everything is in your mind. Now you are understanding each and everything. The only one thing is left, that can these be a factor to rotate these winds towards the India? Still you are confused why these what are the factors that this winds will rotate? Why these are not going towards? Because the low pressure is this in this side also. Low pressure, low pressure. So why the winds are not getting towards this side? Why the winds are rotating and deflecting and touching the Kerala coast, or we can say the India's coast? है ना? Only one factor that remains is, the reason for this is find later jet. Find later jet. What is this find later jet? The find later jet, think that this is Africa. This is Africa, right? This is Africa. This is Africa. Here it is Madagascar. Madagascar. Here it is Madagascar. Here it is, you know this, that here it is Mozambique. Mozambique. And here Mozambique current. What यहाँ पर जो Mozambique current, यहाँ पर जो Mozambique current. Mozambique current is a hot current. Hot current. Hot current. And this is a raised platform. This is a highlands, or Mount Kilimanjaro is there. Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro is in equatorial region and having, you can say, having very low temperature because of this high altitude. Because of this high altitude, then this region is having low temperature. This is having high temperature. Because of this hot current, this is high temperature is high. High temperature. Here temperature is low. High temperature, low temperature. High temperature, low temperature. Whenever it happens, what takes place? What originates? Jet stream. Again one jet stream originate, and name is find later jet. Find later jet. To find later jet, is flowing like this. Find later jet is flowing like this, and here it is India. Okay, find later jet is flowing like this, and here it is India. India's coast. Maskarni's high is here. Maskarni's high is here. Maskarni's high is here. Maskarni's high. This is Maskarni's high. You can say the Maskarni's high is here. These winds are coming from the northern Australia. Winds are coming from the northern Australia. I can say making it more stronger, high pressure zone. Making it high pressure zone. You can say winds are coming from the Thar Desert, making it more high pressure, making it more stronger, more high pressure. So these winds, which I can say that they should go this side, but the find later jet will take them with him, or you can say that find later jet will take the winds from the Maskarni's high towards the India's coast. Now you can understand what is the reason for this deflection. Is only Coriolis force is the reason? Yes, Coriolis force can be one of the reason. There are 5 reasons basically for this origination, complete origination. For this complete origination, there are 5 reasons. There are 5 reasons for this complete origination. Okay, there are 5 reasons for this complete origination, and you will get to understand ki how all this origination happens. So tell me, revise it once. First one is shifting of ITCZ. Shifting of ITCZ. Second one is that P quotation, tropical easterly jet. Tropical easterly jet. Third one is Thar Desert. Thar Desert. Thar Desert. Fourth one is strong Maskarni's. Strong Maskarni's. And fifth one is find later jet. Find later jet. Find later jet. These are the 5 major factors by which we can say that these are the 5 factors which we can say these plays an important role. These plays an important role for this Maskarni's for this origination, for the origination of the monsoon. ठीक है, for this origination. Now again you should know that no one till date, no one knows when, till date no one knows that when this high pressure, that this much high pressure will create in this region. This Maskarni is high, no one knows this. But whenever the winds start flowing from here, we can understand. Whenever the winds start from here, we can understand that now on such date the wind will reach towards the Kerala coast. This is known as monsoon bust. Okay, no one knows when it is going to start, है ना? It will start whenever very high pressure will become in this region, but no one knows when it will happen. This is the main cause by which we can understand that monsoon bust. What is this? By which we can understand when the monsoon will come. This prediction, why the prediction is not possible? The reason is no one knows when the very high pressure will create in this region, but we know whenever it starts flowing towards the India, then we can predict that such date the monsoon will come on India. Sometimes you see that 1st of June, sometimes you see 5th of June, sometimes you see that 25th of May. Why this variation is there? Just because of this high pressure. This is known as monsoon bust. Whenever it reaches to Kerala coast, we can say that monsoon bust is there, right? So you should know this, and let me show you in this diagram. So see, this is the 1st June, this is 1st of June, this is 5th of June, it reaches towards 10th of June, and on 15th of July we can say it reaches towards full India. It reaches on full India. It reaches complete India. It covers the complete India till 15th of July. From 1st of June to 15th of July, it completes full India. It reaches towards India, right? Now, another thing is Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. Let me tell you about the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. See, the winds coming from this direction is Arabian Sea branch. And this is Bay of Bengal. So winds are coming, and because of this triangular shape, some winds deflects towards this side, and I can say that right. Okay. Garo, Khasi, Jantia. Right. This is Arabian Sea branch. Here you can say a continuous chain of mountains known as Western Ghats. Discontinuous chain of mountain known as Eastern Ghats. Right. Eastern Ghats. Arabian Sea branch touches the Kerala coast on 1st of June. Then with the help of these mountains, it rains in this region, completely rain. Approximately 250 centimeter of rainfall happens in this area, and this is orographic type of rainfall. Orographic. What is this orographic type of rainfall? Whenever some mountains come on the direction of winds, wind goes up, and at 1 kilometer of height, 6.5 degrees Celsius it loosens the 6.5 degree Celsius temperature, and when the winds get cools, then the clouds formation is there and the rainfall will be there. Okay, this is known as orographic type of rainfall. And orographic rainfall, this is happening in this region. Again here what you will see? You will see the Aravallis. Here Guru Shikhar is there. है ना? Here in the southern Rajasthan, rainfall is there, but it will not cross the Aravallis, because Aravallis position is like this. The winds will go like this, and because it reaches towards this, again the orographic rainfall is seen in this place. Dilwara temple is there, Mount Abu is there, and you can see very high rainfall is there in this region. Gir and Mandav. Gir is there, Mandav is there. Gir and Mandav in Gujarat region, Gir Mandav region is full of rainfall, but not the other regions. Here you can say the Vindhyas mountain are there. Wind will reach and heavy rainfall in this region also. Satpura region is there. Again the rainfall is there. Ajanta region is there. Ajanta ranges are there. Again the rainfall is there. Here it is Amarkantak. And Amarkantak is having very high rainfall. Why so? The reason behind this is Arabian Sea branch also reaches towards the Amarkantak, and the Bay of Bengal branch also reaches towards the Amarkantak. So Amarkantak is the place which gets the rainfall because of these two branches. Okay, because of these two branches, Amarkantak is the reason it is getting rainfall because of these two branches. That is why Amarkantak is full of rainfall. So you are getting the Arabian Sea branch, Western Ghats, it supplies the rainfall is there in full of Western Ghats, Aravallis, Vindhyas, you can say Satpura region, and it reaches towards the Delhi region. Again, when we say about this Bay of Bengal branch, you say that the full of moisture are there, winds are full of moisture. Again, they are getting full Bay of Bengal region, and they are getting more moisture from this region also. Now these winds are full of moisture, very heavy moisture is there, and whenever these winds strikes the Khasi hills, this Khasi hill, the location, or you can say the position of Khasi hill is like this. The winds traps in this Khasi hills region, and wind goes up, and just in very few time it rains very heavily. Mausandram, Cherrapunji, both are in this region only, the Shillong Plateau region. Very heavy rainfall, approximately 1200 centimeter rainfall is there in this region. Okay, now you know that over this Himalayas are there, winds can't go away from this. It will trap the winds, and it will deflect them towards the Brahmaputra valley, Surma valley, you can say Surma valley, very heavy rainfall towards this region, and then it full of North India. It rains, it provides the rain in full North India region, and when this moisture is getting lower, means you can say that heavy rainfall, then because it is having very heavy moisture, so full North India is covered by this Bay of Bengal branch. With this Bay of Bengal branch, some region is covered with this Arabian Sea branch, but both do not cross this Aravallis, and at Delhi region, you can say after this Delhi region, they do not provide, they lost their moisture till the Delhi region. Till they reaches to the Delhi region, they lost the moisture, and the rain do not, this region, that Jaisalmer region, very low rainfall is there, and approximately only 15 days of rainfall is there, very low rainfall, or no rainfall is there, approximately no rainfall is there in this Jaisalmer or Jodhpur region. It do not crosses the, because no moisture is left. But in this Amarkantak, here the Bay of Bengal also provide the moisture, and this Arabian Sea also provide the moisture, right? The only question, now you are getting it, that 80% area in India is having 80% area in India is having orographic rainfall. And one question is still there, then sir, what is the reason that you can say that sir, in this region orographic rainfall, you just told us that orographic rainfall. Here you are saying that no rainfall is there. This is rain shadow area. No rainfall is there because the Bay of Bengal branch goes this side and Arabian Sea branch है जो वो ऊपर चली जाती है, ठीक है. Arabian Sea branch goes this side. This region is rain shadow area. Now what is the reason? Here mountain is there, here mountain is there, here mountain is there, Gir Mandav mountain is there, Vindhyas mountain is there, Satpura mountain is there. But in this I can say here mountains are there, here Himalayas are there, means again the mountains are there. Each and every place mountains are there. But in this plain area, which mountain is there in this plain area, because of which it gets the rainfall? What is the reason behind the rainfall in this plain area? In this plain area, in the Great Plains, in India's Great Plains, why the rainfall occur? How the rainfall occur? You should know this, that how the rainfall occur in this region, because there is no high mountains. Then what is this which because of which this rainfall happens? You can say that tropical easterly jet stream is over the northern area, means low pressure is there. The typhoons which are originating towards the China region, South China Sea, they are attracted towards the India, and this cyclonic rainfall comes towards the northern plains. Okay, this northern plains, cyclonic rainfall comes towards the northern plain. ओके थोड़ा डायग्राम टेढ़ा मेढ़ा सा है, समझ जाइएगा आप क्या कहना चाहता हूँ मैं, ठीक है. नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स, ठीक है, दीज इन दिस नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस साइक्लोनिक टाइप ऑफ रेनफॉल, नॉर्दर्न और ग्रेट प्लेन्स ऑल्सो गॉट द रेनफॉल. तो इट मीन्स साइक्लोनिक टाइप ऑफ रेनफॉल is there. What is this cyclonic type of rainfall? Listen, this is water, है ना? Think that this is water. Ocean is there. Sun is heating this place. When the sun heats this place, the air over this got heated up, and the air rises up, and when the air rises up, latent heat is there inside this molecules, inside the molecules of air. Latent heat is there, and you know this, when the molecules goes up, when the air goes up, per 1 kilometer temperature goes down for 6.5 degrees Celsius, and when the temperature goes down, the area nearby this will heaten up. The area nearby will heaten up, and when the area nearby heatens up, again the air will be light, and the light and air goes up. Okay, goes up, and again the same process will happen. Then again it goes up. Again the same process happens. Again it goes up, and this is the reason cyclones are cyclones are the reason which rises this air. Okay, which rises this air. Right. So see, in this diagram we can say, here you can say these are the Western Ghats, these are the Aravalis, these are the Gir ranges. Okay, these are Vindhyas, these are Satpuras. Okay, these are Satpuras. I can say here you can say the Bay of Bengal, Garo, Khasi, Jantia. Okay, here cyclonic type of rainfall in this region, cyclonic type of rainfall. Okay, so this is the pattern for the India. This is the pattern for the India. Again one question arises, one more question arises. What is the reason? What is the reason behind more rainfall in sometimes we see in the Bihar region? Few reasons are very focused. In Bihar region, sometimes you see that some part of Bihar is having very high rainfall and some part of Bihar is having drought-like situation. Why so? The reason is that this easterly jet stream, when it is above this region, this easterly jet stream is in above this region, then low pressure is here. It means here you know the Himalayan rivers are there. Himalayan rivers are you can say that perennial river. These are the perennial river. Himalayan rivers are the perennial river, and because these are the perennial river, and in this region I can say that perennial rivers are also there, low pressure is also there, and winds are attracted in this region. It means these rivers are having so much of water that it will create, some places it will create the flood like situation, and where these rivers are not flowing, in that portion we can say the drought like situation. Okay, so it means each and every aspect of this monsoon is answered for incoming of monsoon. Okay, now let's understand the outgoing of monsoon. So till 1st of September, rainfall occurs in full India. Now from 1st of September, withdrawal starts. 1st September you are seeing that they are going 15 September, 1st October, है ना, 1st October, and when and you should also understand the winds are going from this direction. It means these are the northeast trade winds, है ना. So northeast monsoon, we can say this northeast monsoon. This is northeast monsoon. If this is northeast monsoon, and northeast monsoon is direction of the northeast monsoon is, you can say, sir, from land to sea. It means no moisture is there because it is flowing from land towards the sea. So no moisture is there. So no moisture, or little bit moisture you can say, and very less moisture. But those winds which are coming towards this region, which are covering Bay of Bengal region, again they are taking the moisture from Bay of Bengal. And when it hits towards the Chennai coast, or you can say eastern ghats are there, eastern discontinuous chain of mountains are there. Here you can say in this region rainfall will occur. So rainfall will occur in this region. When the rainfall will occur in this region? November or October. In the month of October or November. In this region, October, November. So it means this Western Ghats are getting rainfall in June, July, and this Eastern Ghats are getting rainfall in October, November, and this is rain shadow area. Neither the Bay of Bengal branch nor the Arabian Sea branch giving the moisture in this region. I think you are getting it. It means I can say that withdrawal of monsoon, towards the withdrawal of monsoon, the 1st of June is the date for the incoming of monsoon, arrival of monsoon, and the 1st of December is the date for the withdrawal of monsoon. Means this area is getting rainfall for the 6 months. These people are getting 6 months of rainfall. These people are getting 4 months of rainfall. These Delhi wala people are getting 2-3 months of rainfall, 3 months of rainfall. This Jaisalmer wala people are getting 15 days of rainfall, 10 to 15 days of rainfall, no rainfall, you can say, है ना? So this is just a myth that whole of India is getting 4 months of rainfall, 4 months of winters, 4 months of summer. This is whole myth. Just Maharashtra people can say this, that I am getting the 4 months of rainfall, 4 months of winters, 4 months of summer. Nothing, no one else. Okay, because Kerala people, what a Kerala people have, 6 months of rainfall is there, and all the time rain, rain, rain. Okay, so let me tell you some facts or some dates for the withdrawal of monsoon. First of all, let's discuss about the reasons, है ना? Reasons for the withdrawal of monsoon. The same reasons for the withdrawal of monsoon. Reason for the withdrawal of monsoon. First, you know this. Now what is the situation? Now the sun is at this position. Means sun crosses the equator. Now sun is at this position. Sun crosses the equator. Because sun crosses the equator, it means high temperature is there. Temperature is high, means pressure is low. So low pressure is in this. Here it is low pressure and here it is high pressure. So wind will flow like this, high pressure to low pressure, right? Now, first, normalization of ITCZ. Second, I can say the Thar desert, no supply from the Thar desert, no supply from Thar desert. Weak Mascarenes, because supply cuts from the Australia. Supply cut from Australia. Fourth, you can say the tropical easterly jet ends. Why it ends? Because now the Tibetan plateau is not so hot. Okay, so the tropical easterly jet ends. And fifth one is find later jet ends. Why it ends? Because now there is no high pressure at the Mascarenes Island. Okay, so all these are the factors, these are the reasons for the withdrawal of the monsoon. Okay, now let me tell you some dates. That 1st of June, I can say from 1st of June to 1st of December. From 1st of December, it is northeast monsoon. Okay, and in this northeast monsoon, two types are there. One should be for the summer and one should be for the winters. Winters and summer. What does it mean? Why the rainfall happens in the winters? Because 1st of June to 1st of December we are talking about. Okay, 1st of June to 1st of December we are talking about winter region. Again, I can say in northern India the region is different, and in southern India region is different. Southern India, what is the reason? I can say so southern India region is that withdrawal of monsoon. Withdrawal of monsoon is the reason for the rainfall in the southern India. Southern India means the Chennai coast, and October and November. But in the northern India, western disturbance is the reason. Western disturbance is the reason. What I want to say is, what is this western disturbance? What is this western disturbance? From the Mediterranean Sea. From the Mediterranean Sea, air goes up, and here in the Caspian Sea, it taken the moisture, and the air goes up, and at the upper atmosphere, one jet stream flows named as subtropical jet stream. Subtropical jet. That subtropical jet stream is flowing over there, and towards this Indian portion, because the location of the India is like this, so the branch of this bifurcated in two parts. Okay, one branch is coming over the India and one branch above the India portion. Okay, so this, because the air is there and the subtropical jet is flowing over this region, it means it will take the air, and the moisture is, they are getting moisture from the Mediterranean Sea and the Caspian Sea, and the air is coming from western side towards the east. It means it is known as western disturbance, and the rainfall will occur in here in Turkey, Afghanistan, Pakistan, you can say. Oh, and last one is India. Only 25 centimeter of rainfall is in Pakistan, Punjab region, and it goes when it reaches to the Bihar region. In Bihar region, approximately 10 centimeter of rainfall, very less rainfall, bundabandi, very less rainfall is there, but yes, it is not that कढ़ाई में खाना खाने की वजह से बारिश हो रही है. शादियों में बारिश कढ़ाई में खाना खाने की वजह से नहीं हो रही है. शादियों में बारिश, वेस्टर्न डिस्टर्बेंस इज द रीजन फॉर द रेनफॉल, in the northern India, and this is very useful because this is the time for the rabi crops in India. Rabi crop very useful for the rabi crops. The moisture which the rabi crops needs, this western disturbance provide the moisture for these rabi crops. Afim in this Afghanistan, afim ki kheti, Afghanistan, the moisture which needs this afim needs the moisture. This western disturbance provide the moisture for this afim too. So Afghanistan, the crops for the Afghanistan also gets benefit, and the India also gets some benefit because of this western disturbance. So again, let's come to our point. Now what you are getting is northeast monsoon, winter, summer. If we talk about the winters, I can say northern India is having rainfall because of the western disturbance, southern India is having rainfall because of this withdrawal of the monsoon, Okay, again I can say in the summer. What is the summer? I am talking about the 1st June to 1st December. It means from June, we are saying that from June it is monsoon, arrival of the monsoon, but here, oh, I'm sorry, because I have written opposite. I'm talking about 1st of December to 1st of June. 1st of December to 1st of June. Okay, there should be no confusion. Let me tell you again. 1st of December to 1st of June, northeast monsoon. Okay, 1st of December to 1st of June, winter, summer. Northeast monsoon, winter, summer. Winters, northern India is also having rainfall, and southern India is also having rainfall. Southern India is having rainfall because of the withdrawal of the monsoon, and the northern India is having rainfall because of the western disturbance. I am talking about from December to June. It means June is not started yet. It means pre-wedding photoshoot is there. Wedding will happen in monsoon wedding. Monsoon में होगा. तो monsoon जब आया नहीं है तो pre-wedding photoshoot होगा. Pre-monsoon should be there in summer. Pre-monsoon. And the different names for this pre-monsoon is you can say mango shower in Kerala, mango shower. mango shower in Kerala, Karnataka cherry blossom, cherry blossom Karnataka, Assam nor'wester, Assam, it is known as nor'wester, West Bengal, it is known as Kal Baisakhi. It is known as Kal Baisakhi. These are the 4 different names in the different region for this pre-monsoon. Again, I am repeating it so that no confusion should be there. I am talking about the timelines, and if I talk about the 1st of December to 1st of June, 1st of December to 1st of June, मतलब सर्दियों वाला समय, सर्दी और गर्मी दोनों मिलेगा, सर्दी गर्मी दोनों मिलेगा. ये टाइम क्या है? This is the time for the northeast monsoon. This is the time for the northeast monsoon, because this is at this time you can see the direction of the winds is towards the land to sea. Land to sea means northeast monsoon. If northeast monsoon, winters and summer both are there. In winters we are feeling we are getting rainfall in the northern India just because of this western disturbance. What is this western disturbance? The western disturbance is when the air comes from the western side, means from the Mediterranean Sea towards the India with the help of this subtropical jet, the rainfall occur. Very low rainfall occur. You can say very low rainfall occur. Why low rainfall? Because less moisture remains till it reaches towards India. It reaches towards India. So western disturbance in northern hemisphere is the reason for the rainfall, and in summer in the southern hemisphere, southern India, you can say withdrawal of the monsoon. And in the summers pre-monsoons, Kerala mango shower, Karnataka cherry blossom, Assam nor'wester, and West Bengal Kal Baisakhi. Okay, and then again 1st of December, again what I have taken the timeline, 1st December to 1st June. So the 1st June to 1st of December. Now I can say that, sir, till 1st of June to 1st of March. Sorry, 1st of June to July, August, September. 1st of June to September. 1st of June to 1st of September. 1st of June to 1st of September. I can say that this is the reason for the arrival of the monsoon. This is the time period for the arrival of monsoon, which we have just read. And again from 1st of September to 1st of December, this is the time period for the withdrawal of monsoon. Withdrawal of monsoon. Right? Here from 1st of December, I can say that 1st of December, this winter's region is 1st December to 1st of March, and from 1st of March to 1st of June. This is for the 1st of March to 1st of June. This is for 1st of December to 1st of March, and this is for the 1st of June to 1st of September, and 1st of September to 1st of the whole year is covered now. So these are the things which we need to know. There are many things related to this monsoon. Generally, I took 9 hours. Or you can say 3 classes for the completion of this monsoon. But I have tried to cover each and every aspect for this monsoon in such less, I think 1.5 hours. I have tried to cover each and everything related to monsoon. Okay, now this is the western disturbance. You can see the Mediterranean Sea, the air rises up, and then the air coming with the help of this subtropical westerly jet, and the jet stream taking the air from west to east, and it reaches towards the India. This is known as western disturbance. This is the normal air, and the because what is this? This is El Nino year, this is also related, or you can say this is El Nino, La Nino, and so each and everything is related to monsoon only, है ना, monsoon only. So these are the, you can say, subtopics for this monsoon. But yes, we should end here. So thank you everyone, thank you so much, and if you want to reach me, then my mobile number is 8826516915 for the WhatsApp, as well as for phone. Thank you everyone, thank you so much, thank you.